Peace, peace, peace. Peace, family, peace. Welcome back to A Place to Conversate with your man, your host, Jalil. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with a scorching hot episode today. I got a very special guest joining me, DJ, producer, engineer, Queensbridge native, one half of the legendary Blend Tape Duel, the Dream Team, which consisted of DJ Hot Day and my man, my brother, none other than DJ Jae Supreme. My brother, my man, DJ Jae Supreme. What's going on, baby?
Yo, what's good?
Ain't about nothing, man. Listen, in the introduction, man, I just want, is there anything I might have missed? You know what I mean? So you can go over and just enlighten the fam in case I missed anything.
No, nothing. Everything is good. Now anything else we're just gonna touch on as we go on. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before we start, we just ask you, man, just to get the people, just enlighten the people. Who are some of the artists that you had the opportunity to work with over your career?
I mean, you talking about all of it?
I mean, you know, some of the more notable artists. I mean, I know you work with mad people, so we'll be here forever talking about who you had the opportunity to work with.
Well, production, basically it was Nas, Cormega, Traj, Shantae.
Oh wow.
Screwball, Nature. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from the bridge.
Everybody from the bridge, basically, right?
I at least did 2-3 joints on everybody.
My man. So listen, we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty, man. So giving people some context. Some years ago, we had a conversation. A lot of people saying it was an interview, but basically it was just us chopping it up. And in our conversation, we talked about the state of hip hop back then.
Right.
And you had gave some real eye-opening predictions, man, and prophecies, whatever you want to call it, that basically have come full circle. Here we are basically 2 decades later, and everything you said, man, has come to light. So in that essence, I guess this would be like part 2 of the conversation that we had years ago. Right. So basically, in your opinion, as a producer, engineer, DJ, from that point on up until today, where do you feel we are as far as the state of hip hop, in your opinion?
Hip hop is alive and well, but it's not being handled right. You know what I'm saying? That's like, it's basically like if you have a kid, when all kids are born, you know what I'm saying? You're either born to good parents or bad parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but no matter what parents you have, you know what I'm saying? They can be rich, poor, good or bad. The thing that counts is the love, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whether your parents have money or not, if you have that love, then you're still good, right?
Exactly.
All right. That's what hip hop is. It's like, it started with good parents. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if you think about it, it started with parents that weren't rich, but it started with a lot of love. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
That all changed because it's like now you got the I guess the surrogate parents came in, you know what I'm saying, took over, started flashing money around, and you got the kids all happy, you know what I'm saying? But there was no love attached to that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. That's what we are. It's like, and as time went on, it just kept going that way. Like the kids just wanted the money part of it. They didn't care about the love anymore. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop lost the love. Not saying that the actual artists, they're artists that, you know, artists like me, I still do it for the love.
Exactly.
All these new artists coming out, they do it for the money. I heard this one artist say on YouTube the other day, the shit was crazy to me. Somebody was interviewing him, and he was acting like he was the man. Yo, I'm this nigga. And it was like, yo, so how long you been rhyming? He was like, yo, I've been rhyming for like a year. So he was like mad open, like, yo, nigga, do you know a year ain't shit? In the hip hop game, like, you ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? And his lyrics is fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? But he was acting like he was all that. And that's what hip hop is. Like these young kids, they don't look at it for what it was. They just see what it is now. You know what I'm saying? The money, even the drama part of it, they think that's what hip hop is. They think it's all about drama.
No doubt. So, I get into it with some of my young heads because, I ain't going to front. I'm older. You know what I mean? I come from a whole different era, a whole different generation. You and I both, we were born and bred. You know what I mean? We've seen the inception of hip hop. We've seen every transition that it has gone to up until today. So one of my questions I've been asking myself, and I would love to ask you, is that, in your opinion today, is what they call rap today, in your opinion, is that considered hip hop?
Rap. I mean, that's what's so crazy about it. It all has to do with hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you mean by it? Like,
what I mean is the fact, like, okay, so you got these different elements of rappers, I guess. You got this very feminine, effete component going on. You got this, I think they got this thing now with this drill rap thing, the mumble rap, it's gotten away from what I consider hip hop. So I guess I'm asking, should it have its own lane, like its own genre? Is it considered under the umbrella of hip hop, or is it something totally foreign?
That's another place it was lost too. They stopped categorizing certain hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to have it in categories. When we used to go to the record stores, when they had record stores, there would be certain sections, right? Mm-hmm. You had the gangster rap, you had I guess you could say the native tongue type shit, you had the comedy shit. You know what I'm saying? There was different forms. You had the political, you know what I mean? So they would put the different rappers in different sections. You know what I'm saying? And people knew specifically what they wanted to listen to. Now they all try to just lump it in all together.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard for certain artists to get heard, because they feel like everybody has to do the same thing. That's the way they want it now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's there for, one reason alone. They want to kill the genre, period.
Mm.
I mean, it's like, just for what they're doing now, putting the negative part of it to the forefront. They're not allowing any positivity in hip hop to emerge, to, at least compete with the negative shit. You know what I mean? They're not allowing it.
So with that, right, and going back to my question, I wanted to touch on, because again, you got cats like Lil Nas X, who's considered a rapper, but yet you got all this other stuff going on in the background. Today you got cats wearing dresses, blouses, purses, and this real weird type of, and don't get me wrong, I mean, your lifestyle is your lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, as far as the music is concerned, because...
Let me touch on that before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of, it bugged me out when it first started happening, but then I actually thought about it. And I was like, yo, on some real shit, there's nothing really wrong with it, because all they're doing is tapping into another market that we never actually covered. You get what I'm saying? Like hip hop, and I think that's very inclusive with hip hop. I think that's a good thing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, sometimes they go to the extremes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But how is it? Is it really extreme when you look at it? Because when the booty shaking music come out, you got fucking butt naked bitches, all halfway butt naked bitches on the TV screen. Kids are looking at that. You know what I'm saying? So even when they're putting the gay component into it too, it's basically the same thing. They're just touching a different demographic. You get what I'm saying? We don't have to like it. You know what I'm saying? Just like anything, like if you don't like it, hey, just turn the TV, go somewhere else. But it is kind of cool that they put in a different demographic, because they wasn't touching those markets.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at it. It's like, it's, more power to them. It's adding on to hip hop, bottom line.
I could dig it. I mean,
we're being inclusive. You get what I'm saying? Like,
that's a different perspective, but I can dig it. I mean, like I said, I'm coming from a whole nother era.
Just right. We from another era. So it's like I said, we don't have to condone it.
No.
We also don't have to shut it out. You get what I'm saying? Like, we have to allow people to be who they are and just, take it as that. Just leave it that way. Like me and my cousin used to always say and shit, no disrespect to, the gay community and shit, but me and my cousin used to always say, yo, Go ahead and do you on that gauge, but it leaves more women for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all.
No, I feel you.
Like, yo,
I feel you.
Do you?
I feel you. I respect it. I
Like
respect it.
You know what I'm saying?
But going back to, again, to the golden era of what they considered hip hop.
Right.
Would you have ever thought that it would have, I guess I don't even want to say evolve, but transition to where it's at as far as gay rappers like a Little Nas X being featured in Cats with the dresses and the, just this real effeminate.
Yeah. I of course, you could have seen it. Anybody could have seen it coming, because it's just like the civil rights movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
You knew when the civil rights movement was going on, you knew that we as Black people were going to get more respect in the coming years. You know what I'm saying? You knew that. It was just inevitable. So you seen the same thing when you started seeing the LGBTQ. I forgot the fucking letters and whatever.
LGBTQ, yeah, HIA.
Right. When you saw their movement starting,
the alphabet,
when they started being more right, when they started being more, like progressive in their movement, you already knew it was going that way. You seen it. You know what I'm saying? If you was paying attention, you seen it.
All right.
Of course, yeah, we knew it was coming.
So we talked behind the scenes, and I know you had said some things about drill rap, and I've been noticing that drill rap has kind of made a real hard move on the New York scene. Can you first explain to the people who may not be educated as far as what drill rap is, and then give us your perspective on it?
All right, what I know of drill rap, right? To me, it's just my opinion, because I'm not really privy on the actual origins. But when I first seen drill rap, I seen it come from England.
Oh wow!
You know but it was a different type of vibe. It wasn't a killing vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was more. It was kind of aggressive, but that's when I seen it first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the beats, the mannerisms, the way they rap, shit like that. That's where I first saw drill.
Heard you.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened when it came over the pond. It came here, and when it went to Chicago, it morphed into something else. And maybe I think that's because of the environment in Chicago with the the killings. They were always going back and forth with each other. So I guess they just incorporated the music into it.
I thought it actually originated in Chicago, to be honest with you.
The first touch of drill that I heard was from England.
Okay, got you. So do you see the shift?
It just morphed. It morphed.
Do you see a lot of that element now in the New York scene, or no?
Yeah, it's just like it right now.
Yeah,
Brooklyn and the Bronx, it's the same thing. Like they're actually killing each other over this shit.
Wow, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
Nuts, man.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
I was going to ask you, in your opinion, since we see where we're at today, 20 years later from our initial conversation, right, and where we're at now, what are some of the predictions that you see moving forward into the next, the next few years or the next 10 years or so regarding hip hop?
Oh man, it's not a good situation. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say that?
The genre is never gonna die, but it's gonna get to the point where they don't want to invest in it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not doing anything to make these corporations money, they're not going to want to invest in it. Now, right now, they're on the, I think they're on the path of where they want us to self-destruct with the music. You know what I'm saying? Just for the fact, the way they're pushing it is fucking crazy. I don't understand what the purpose is, but I'm pushing it that much. Like just pushing that particular music. I don't know what the end game is.
When you say pushing that particular music, what are you referring to?
Like if they're playing this music that's getting people killed. Like if you got a person that's talking about killing an op from the next block, and they have this on national radio, or the DJs are playing it on their mix shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the end game? What are you doing? You're instigating? You're being part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
True.
Like, don't you hear it? Are you listening to these songs? You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. And that's another thing too, because I see more so the message in music. And don't get me wrong, I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying good, bad, and indifferent. But in my era, the golden era, the Nas, the Mobb Deep, and so forth, the Jays, and they told you to get money, right? It was about getting money, this, that, and the third. But now I see more of a push where it's a lot of just drug abuse and drug use in the music, and they're telling you now more so, don't even worry about getting money, just get high.
No, this is the thing. It's always been there. Drug use and even violence has always been in the music. Mm-hmm. It's just the way they're presenting it now. Like, think about it. When they talk about getting high and let's say in the golden era, right? Mm-hmm. It was more of a I'm not gonna say fun, but it was more lighthearted. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like, yo, just get high, kill yourself, OD, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was more like, you listen to Redman and Method Man back in that time. Even the Lost Boys or Onyx, when they had those songs about, smoking weed or whatever the case is, it was more lighthearted.
Exactly.
Like, we're gonna pop this Dutch, we're gonna roll this shit up and just smoke out, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. Niggas wasn't saying, yo, let's smoke until we die. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't doing that. You know what I mean? It was like, and it was songs. They was actually making real songs. It seems like people right now making music, they're too serious. Like it's not about creativity no more. It's about everybody for some reason wants to be like extra real. To me, music doesn't have to be real. It just has to be creative. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to bring your personal life into the music, because music is about, feelings. It's about like, just taking shit that you experience, put it in the music, but don't put it in there like, it's like, for example, the music nowadays to me is like real time. You get what I'm saying? Like if you listen to the music back then, let's say, for example, a Mobb Deep, right? Mm-hmm. Mobb Deep had some violent lyrics.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't specific. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they'll tell a story like how they was, in some shit, they went to shoot out with some motherfucker. But whether it was true or not, it wasn't specific and it wasn't of that time, if you get what I'm saying. Like it wasn't like when they put the record out, the people they're talking about was like, oh, he's talking about me, I'm gonna go get that nigga. It wasn't like that. They were basically just painting a picture.
Exactly.
So it's like nowadays, it's like everything's at real time.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, when they talking about a motherfucker, they talking about the nigga that they just saw 20 minutes ago, and they put that in the record, and they just put it out, and then that nigga put out a record 20 minutes later. It's like, this shit is crazy.
And then it leads up to somebody actually getting killed.
Which is happening like every day.
So we got the cast that's talking about killing each other. Then you got the cast rapping about the drugs to the point where that's going to kill you, telling you do the Percocets, the Mollies, this, that, and the third.
And what the truth of the matter is, nobody can say that it's not harming people because you see it. It's happening. Like when they talk about the shit, it's actually happening. When they talk about the drugs, you know how many ODs been happening in the past like 5 years?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same thing with killings. When they talk about the shit is happening at real time.
And that's another element because, like you said, you got the kids listening to this now. So whoever this particular rapper might be, that might be their favorite rapper. So if he's telling you to go ahead and get right on the Xannies, to the point where, now you got kids that's out here that's doing it to the point where they're ODing. You know what I mean? Because they look up to these cats and it just becomes like a domino effect type of thing.
Yeah, this shit is sick, man.
Yeah, man.
You wonder if it can be like rein back and shit, but I don't think it can.
Yeah, it's out of control because just like you said, now that it's on a whole nother level, and corporate has already been involved because that's the whole purpose that they got involved. But now it's like to the point where they're saturating it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the point where
the only way to stop it is the people got to stop promoting it.
Yeah.
It has to start with the DJs, first of all. DJs got to stop playing the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have an audience, then you're not going to make those songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like even today, like, again, I go back because I have to, and I know I'm telling my age on this, but it's like a lot of this stuff that they consider that's supposed to be fire be like the wackest shit to me. And I know, like, I'm the old nigga in the room and, like I said, my young heads, it's like we listening to two totally different sets of music, man, because what they consider fire, I just hear it's like a bunch of noise.
It is a bunch of noise. And one thing I can say too, you got rappers that I've actually seen, they actually go out there, and this is how you know that the shit is not what it should be musically, right? They'll get mad at a person that doesn't like their music. You know what I'm saying? See, and that's another reason why I think people like the music a lot, because they get chastised if they don't like a particular song. You know what I mean? Like if you don't like a song that such and such did, your man's gonna be like, oh, fuck you, yo, yeah, whack it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to fit in. They want to feel like they fit in. So they know that song probably whack too, but they want to fit in.
And it's just,
it's fucking crazy, man.
The music to me today, and like I said, it has no real substance. It's all about the booty shaking, and I get it. You got to have that party element that,
the booty shaking part is not the problem, but that's always been there.
Mm-hmm.
The violence. That's the key. The violence and the overuse of drugs. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel, and this is just me, my opinion, I feel that there's no substance in it. And what I mean by that is this, rap to me, there was a period like you had your different elements, but you also had some stuff like, I could listen to a Nas, right? And Nas might mention some shit and make me pick up a book. Now this music is so dumbed down. It's dumbed down to like almost an elementary school, Jack and Jill. Jack ran up the hill. Jack, see spot, run spot. And it's like, what? And this is supposed to be the fire. This is hot. Like there's nothing like, where's the lyric? Nobody respects lyrics no more. Nobody respects beats. It's just like a catchy, I guess this it's just out of control to me, man. Like I said, my young heads, they get, old head, you got some old head, you don't, and to a point, they're right. But I'm saying like, I still rock with, like, I like them Griselda cats. I like them, they still kind of keep it true to the game. Right. Of course, Jada, that whole segment. But this whole, it's almost like an infanticide type, you got little this, baby this. Everybody's little or baby.
Right.
I come from an era where it's the Big Daddy Kanes and the, Rakim and Coogee Rap, Bismarck, and, now everything is just like so elementary school. It takes nothing. I mean, nothing. My little 5-year-old grandson could go out here and probably make a hit record at this point with no skills whatsoever. And I'm like, and they paying these cats this type of money to do, in essence, what? Where are we going? You know what I'm saying? As far as the music is concerned.
We just talked about that. That's another thing. It's like somebody is sponsoring this.
Yeah.
Like you look at it, like where's all this money coming from? They're sponsoring death.
Yeah.
But like you said, they have mad money. They get a lot of money. Where's all this money coming from?
The Cardi B's and the Meg Thee Stallions, they pushing, like you said, not only that, you got the violent tip, you got
Cardi B is from a different cloth. Cardi B is talented.
You think so?
You don't see it, yes.
Wow. I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Cardi B, she's cut from different cloth. She has nothing to do with all that other shit. She actually proved herself. You know what I'm saying? If you look back, she did what she had to do to be what she is right now. She deserves it.
Yeah. Wow.
She's one of the only females of today that I can give that to. Megan Thee Stallion, not too much. You know what I'm saying? Like the City Girls and all that shit, I'm not with that shit.
Yeah.
Cardi impresses me though.
Yeah. What is it about her that impresses you? Because I'm actually surprised to hear you say that. I would have never thought that coming from you. That's a real serious nod right there.
He makes real songs. You get what I'm saying? And when I say real, I'm talking about, it's not about, number one, it's not about booty shaking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like she'll have some risque songs here and there, but she actually raps. You get what I'm saying? She gets people to write for her too. But she can write too.
Mm.
No, you do that, right? So she comes with real songs. She reminds me of Nicki. She's like Nicki 2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this era, she's Nicki. You know what I'm saying? If you get a chance, I don't know if you really listen to her.
I haven't, man. I have to admit and be totally 100% honest. I'm just so turned off from that. You know, I haven't really given her a chance. That's why I didn't see what the big deal was when she first hit. I was like, what's so special about her?
She's impressive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially coming from where she came from. You know
Okay.
She used her past to create her present. You know what I'm saying? Her being in the strip club scene, she knew what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like while the other strippers were out there fucking, just stripping, getting their money and shit, she was fucking making connections. She was networking.
Okay.
So she was at the spots where all the people would be at.
Okay. I don't know. I might have to give it a shot, man. But I'll be honest with you, man. I'm just so turned off from this music, man. I'm literally, when I'm in my car, if I'm listening, I got my headphones in, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in another. I just can't. You know what I mean? And then the radio does no benefit. You know, they play their 18 jams in a row, regurgitating. I find myself literally playing stuff in my head that I would never listen to in a million years. And I'm like, what?
But what I do as a DJ, I was told this. Somebody dropped the jewel on me. This was like decades ago. Red Alert, right? I was at this party one time with Red Alert. And he pulled me to the side one time. He's like, yo, Jay, he said, I know you DJ and all that, but I need to tell you this. As a DJ, what you need to do, you should always play the music that people like. You know what I'm saying? He dropped that jewel. From that point on, I didn't think about, because I used to DJ for myself. That's what a lot of DJs do. They DJ for themselves. Stop that from that point on. You know what I'm saying? You got to listen to your crowd. You got to see what your crowd likes. If you don't like it, it doesn't matter. If you're at a club, you're playing for the club. You're not playing for yourself.
I dig it. I can dig it.
But also as a DJ, I won't play certain songs that have to do with like we just said, the drill music, the real violent ones. I won't play. Now you also have the drill artists that make nice songs too. You know what I'm saying? They got the songs that don't really have to do with violence. They just be on some, real, song shit, regular shit. I will play those songs because that's something I can get with. But I'm not gonna condone the rest of that shit. I'm not gonna play nothing that's gonna get somebody else killed. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm not with that.
So let me ask you, since you said that's interesting too. So being the DJ and being into the music that you've been into, and so what are some of the new artists that you see that's on the scene now that you dig or you might give an ear to that, you could put the audience up on that, we may not know about or we may need to look out for?
A lot of them, actually. There's a lot. It's just so many to name, but okay, like some of the ones I listen to. I listen to you ever heard of Corday?
Nah.
Listen to Corday, he's nice. I like him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's these girls that just came out too from New York. I think they're from Brooklyn and shit. You got to check them out, Ja. The name of them is Girl Code.
Girl Code?
Yeah. They are, that's what I like. I like that because what they're doing, when you listen to it, they're giving you that New York feel. You know what I'm saying? And they're young. You know what I'm saying? When I see young people doing that shit is like, it makes me like excited for hip hop again. And I like the fact, and I think that I heard that they were being managed by AG.
Okay. Showbiz and AG.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. But they're nice, yo. You got to check them out. But there's a lot of artists that I listen to that people might not listen to. I don't listen to a lot of the drill shit, like I just said, because it's all the same thing. It's like they all going back and forth with each other. And that's about it. One of my favorite artists, and a lot of people don't like him and shit like that, but I think he's one of the greatest artists of this time. And that's Drake.
Oh, really? Yeah.
He's fucking incredible, yo. And what a lot of people don't realize too, it made me laugh when they was going at him about that. Remember when they was talking about he didn't write his own shit?
Yeah.
That was going back and forth. Yo, that shit made me laugh because I followed Drake from the beginning. And I know for a fact, Drake writes his own shit. You know what I'm saying? That dude that was with him, that's one of his people. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if you've been in the studio before, but when niggas is in the studio together, like even like with Mobb Deep and all these other niggas, they collaborate. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you could be in the studio, your man say a line, you be like, oh shit, I like that. Let me, you know what I mean? That's what niggas do in the studio. So whether a nigga say, yo, somebody wrote your shit for you, it's not like that. It's called collaborating. You know what I'm saying? The only way they can say a nigga wrote for you is if a nigga's not in your camp. You know what I'm saying? Like if you bring, like for example, a Diddy. Diddy used to hire niggas to write shit for him. They not in the camp, but he was hiring niggas to write. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Drake will body niggas on some real shit with his own shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if a lot of niggas know. You know, he wrote a lot of Lil Wayne shit too.
I didn't know that.
Right. That's how he got put on. When he got put on, Lil Wayne was like, yo, I need you. You haven't noticed when he got signed to Young Money, you didn't notice how Lil Wayne's style changed?
I never really, I listened to Wayne, but I never really was a Wayne fan like that. But I was, I rode the Drake wave for a minute when he first hit, but it's kind of like,
Nah, he's a well-rounded artist, yo. You can't deny him, yo.
I give him respect. He's big shit. He's big shit. That's for damn sure. Who are some of the other more like along the lines of a Drake current artist right now that's out there that's probably has a name for themselves that you might listen to? Do you listen to any of the Littles and the Young this, Little that?
Definitely. Griselda, definitely.
Definitely Griselda.
Yeah, definitely. That's on the top. Who else? Damn. There's just so many of them. It's like I can't even name them.
Do you listen to like Little Durk and The Baby and Little Baby and Young Thug and all them cats?
Yeah, The Baby. Yeah. I like some of his shit. Little Baby.
Yeah.
Right. I was actually surprised. Little Baby can actually rap.
Really?
Yeah. He got some joints. I was like, oh, I was impressed.
Wow.
You know
that's crazy.
Yeah. On that note, some Young Thug shit I heard I liked. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, some of them, they come, like you'll think that they one way, but then they'll hit you with that one song, you'll be like, oh shit. Like for example, that what's his name that passed away?
Young Dolph?
I listened to him right before he passed, and I was like, damn, I wish he would have lived more because he actually impressed me. And that was Extension.
Oh, okay.
You know so it's like everybody, I didn't before when he was out, I didn't give him a chance. Like we were saying, we don't give people chances. But then one day I was just on YouTube and his shit came on. I was like, oh shit, this nigga is out. So it's like, I'm just, it's fucked up that he passed now because I think he had more to give. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's a few more like that. It's a few more like that passed away that they should have had more time.
And that's the criticism I get from my young heads. Like, yo, you don't give it a chance. You don't give it a chance. You just locked into one mode, this, that, and the third.
I do that because I'm a DJ and I gotta stay current. I gotta stay up on shit.
Yeah.
But it's like some good music out there.
No doubt. Listen, man, I know that you got a lot going on. Let me ask you before we leave, man, what are some of the current projects that you're working on currently? Let the people know.
All right, I'm doing an EP with Traj right now, Tragedy Gaddafi.
My man right there.
I'm saying, and
legend.
Shit, we've been working on this shit for like 3 years though, because we've been like trying to catch up with each other and shit. But that shit should be nice. I think like what we got so far, shit is nice.
Yeah. Definitely keep me updated with that, man. I'm already, I'm supporting you off the rip. You know what I mean? You already know that's in the pocket.
A snippet of one of the joints and you tell me what you think.
No doubt.
The direction we going in and shit. Shit is crazy.
Let the people know how to contact you, man, if they want to reach out.
All right, well, I'm just Jae Supreme QB on Instagram. And that's JAE Supreme. And Instagram. And basically that's it. Like I'm only on Instagram. I don't be doing the social network shit. You know what I mean?
No.
I stay off of that shit. But I'm on there for business and business only.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
And also, I was telling you about the mixtapes, right? Now you remember I got the Dream Team shit I was doing and the Gatekeepers. Remember I did both.
Absolutely.
I'm actually putting those out now on flash drive.
Oh, word?
I think I told you about it and shit.
Yo, for all the real hip hop heads, if you're a real hip hop head and you know what's good with the Dream Team and the Gatekeeper series, yo, that's classic material, man. Classic material.
I'm gonna send you one of the joints because I'm putting them like the way I'm doing them. It's like because we have so many. I think we made over like 300 CDs, right? Maybe more.
I know I used to cop them joints back in the day. I had damn near every one, man.
So
on top of the Gatekeepers joint.
I'm putting like 10 to 15 joints on each flash drive.
Okay.
And actually, let me show you the flash drive. I think I got one here. Where is it? Yeah. Let me see if you can see it, brother. This is the flash drive. Look at this. This is a blend joint, right? 9 hours.
You got it in a cassette.
Yeah, cassette. Check this out. See this shit? Gatekeepers, brother.
So wait, hold up. That's a flash drive? Oh, wow. Say word. Yo, you've always been very creative, man, and innovative, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Way ahead of the game.
9 hours worth of shit on this one.
So you pop that right in your computer and just be ghost.
Or in your car. You know
or in the car.
Yep, that's it. You on.
Yo, that is ill, man.
We started with cassettes and we back to cassettes.
Yo, that's crazy. Now, you the only one doing this right now?
What, like this?
Yeah.
Like this. Everybody else is using regular flash drive. I like to be special. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. That's definitely different, man.
That's Queensbridge for you. We always on top of shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Yo, I got one more curveball to throw you, man.
Yeah, what up?
The GOAT, LeBron or Jordan.
Damn.
You know, I had to come from left field on you real quick.
Damn.
Say what's in your heart.
Okay. And this is just me personally, and it's just because I hope Jordan don't see this. He might be mad and shit. But I actually got turned off from Jordan from some of the shit he did, like behind the scenes. Yeah. So I'm going to give it to LeBron, yo.
No doubt. I feel you. I appreciate that. No doubt. So LeBron?
Yeah, definitely.
My man. Listen, man, I want you to come back up. We got a whole lot more to talk about besides the music. You know how we build, you know what I mean? So whenever you're available, man, you're always welcome to come on the deck. You know, we chop it up, man. But I appreciate everything that you said tonight. And I know that this is going to be a great view for the audience, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, and also let your viewers know, if anybody's looking for custom clothing, well, getting their shit, like, you know, sweaters, hoodies, hats, you know what I'm saying? I do that too.
Absolutely, man. You're going to connect on that behind the scenes anyway. You know, we got some definitely some BI to chop it up.
No doubt, brother.
No doubt.
And next time we get on, I know you ain't gonna be on here too long. Shit gonna cut off and shit. The next time, I guess in a couple of weeks, we're gonna stay on the political shit because we got mad shit to talk about.
We got mad stuff to talk about. We got a whole range of issues, man. So you let me know whenever you're ready to come on. We got to chop it up from. Man, you already know it's gonna be crazy right now.
So it's gonna be crazy. We gotta let people know what this Ukraine shit is really about because people don't know what it's really about.
Yeah.
Right. But they tell you on TV, that's not what it is. You know what I mean?
And did you see what they just did with the Hampton University?
No.
HBCU? They're allotting 50 beds of 50 free tuition, free room and board for Ukrainians to come over. Now, this is an HBCU. When have they done that for foundational Black Americans?
That's foul, yo.
Yeah, we got a whole lot to build on, brother.
Wow. All right. So, yeah, we're going to set that up in maybe a couple of weeks.
Exactly. No doubt. When you get time.
All right. Let's make it
happen. Got you.